I discovered that my pet snake had somehow slithered into my tenant's room. I rushed in right away, trying to catch it, but before I could find the snake, the two female tenants came back, afraid they'd get the wrong idea. I quickly hid under the bed, praying they wouldn't notice me. Luckily, they left after a short while. Just as I was about to sneak out, a thief suddenly broke into the room. I was completely speechless. Then, to make things worse, someone else came by. The thief panicked and crawled under the bed too. We made awkward eye contact. The tension was unreal. I wanted to catch him right then, but he stopped me, warning that I'd get mistaken as his accomplice. I thought about it and realized he had a point, so I decided to wait until it was safe to report him. But right at that moment, one of the tenants decided to hang out and chat. The thief and I could only keep waiting. To our horror, their short chat lasted 4 hours. We were half asleep under the bed, while the tenants were still full of energy, even playing a guess the song game. They couldn't guess the song for ages, and the thief and I were getting so anxious we almost yelled out the answer. We ended up betting. Whoever guessed wrong would get a flick on the forehead. When the answer was finally revealed, I guessed right. I was thrilled, and the thief reluctantly showed me his forehead. But instead of flicking him, I just tapped it gently. That small moment somehow changed our relationship. By the time morning came, we were both sore and starving. Our stomachs growled as we stared at the tenant's snacks. Then the thief suddenly pulled out a chocolate bar from his pocket. I was overjoyed and begged him to share. He broke it in half and gave me a piece without hesitation. I felt embarrassed but still declared seriously that I wouldn't let him off just because of that. Even so, we'd somehow grown closer. Not long after, I started sweating like crazy. My bladder was about to burst. Seeing my agony, the thief quickly threw his lighter to distract the tenants and snatched a bottle of soda. It was small, but it saved me from disaster. Then, out of nowhere, my pet snake appeared again. At that critical moment, the thief actually threw himself in front of me, taking the hit from the snake. The loud crash exposed our hiding spot completely. The police came and took him away. I asked him why he protected me. He just smiled and said, "Ever since you flicked my forehead, I've thought of you as my brother." Hearing that, I was deeply moved. We hooked our pinkies and made a promise to be brothers for life.